Good morning, everyone. My name is Mighty Stream. I'm going to do your January the 12th just for today in a meditation. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. The title of the meditation is Spiritual Awakenings. Having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps, that comes from step 12. How will I know when I have had a spiritual awakening? For many of us, a spiritual awakening comes gradually. Perhaps our first spiritual awareness is as simple as a new appreciation for life. Maybe one day we'll suddenly discover the sound of birds singing early in the morning. The simple beauty of a flower may remind us that there is a power greater than ourselves at work around us. Often, our spiritual awakening is something that grows stronger over time. We can strive for more spiritual awareness simply by living our lives. We can persist in efforts to improve our conscious contact through prayer and meditation on a daily basis. We can listen within for the guidance we need. We can question other addicts about their experiences with spirituality. We can take time to appreciate the world around us. Just for today, I will reflect on the spiritual awakenings I have experienced. I will strive to be God conscious. I will take time out in the day to appreciate my higher powers' handiwork. What a beautiful meditation. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the wee version of Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, the wisdom to know the difference. Please and thank you. So today we're talking about spiritual awakenings, and many people cannot or will not, I should say, claim that they have had this 12th step spiritual awakening because they're not sure exactly what it is, right? The 12-step spiritual awakening does not negate that we have several spiritual awakenings along the way. The 12-step awakening has more to do with what it funnels or pushes us to do, right? It's a catalyst in a sense. And now we say, oh, I want to give back. I want to get out here and try to share this message of recovery. I want to apply this in all my affairs. In fact, I would dare to say that by the time you have your spiritual awakening that is spoken about in the 12th step, you have had several spiritual awakenings, and this is the culmination. This is the accumulation of all of those other ones. And it presents itself in a manner where you have actually had it when you arrive there. And you'll know, or you should know, or you can know. But the only way to know is to remove the confusion around it, the complication of it. Because, when we talk about the steps 1, 2, 3, right, they seem to ascend or they might descend to you, depends on who you are. I see them as going downward, right? Not in a negative sense, but in a sense of humility. Okay. But someone else may say the steps go up and you have to get there, right? It's a process. It is. It is. But it's not that complicated because Narcotics Anonymous has afforded us a way to be able to enjoy the process, to get through the process, and to arrive at that point, right? Where we can say, having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps, right? So I'm saying that by the time you experience that step 12 spiritual awakening, you are experiencing it. And that is what I believe people struggle with in knowing whether or not they have had a spiritual awakening. They're looking for an event, not realizing it has been unfolding along the journey. And by the time you get there, you've been there. Okay. So I hope that's helpful. And our spiritual awakening is something that grows stronger over time. This sentence right here, this one right here, I'll highlight it for you. Often our spiritual awakening is something that grows stronger over time. And so with that being said, that totally supports my experience, because by the time I got to step 12, it was like, oh, I'm already doing this stuff. This is already what's taking place. I'm already serving. I'm already doing H&I. And so I was like, oh, okay. This was a work in progress. And now we're looking at, I guess I'm saying we're summating. We're looking at the proof of having the spiritual awakening. I hope that's helpful for you, okay? Um, Take time today to appreciate the world around you. You deserve it. And look where you are compared to where you've been. And if you're struggling today, okay, you know what we say in Narcotics Anonymous: get yourself up and dust yourself off. Get to a meeting and recommit, resurrender. You can do it. And when you look at the world around you, really, this is the time. This is the time to resurrender right now, so that you can be attentive, be aware, uh, interact with the people that love you, interact with those you love. I want for you to have a beautiful day, but I also want you to have a beautiful life. My name is Mighty Stream. Have a beautiful day on purpose. I will talk to you tomorrow.